Hi guys, it's me, Yeva, your mindset coach. I'm so happy to have you on my channel and watching again for this week's video. We're going to be talking about being too hard on yourself. We're going to be talking about this whole topic today. A lot of people are hard on themselves nowadays, and this leads to a lot of problems mentally, and we're going to be discussing that. I'm also going to tell you why you shouldn't be so hard on yourself, and I'm going to give you tips on how not to be hard on yourself. Without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So for one, if you are being too hard on yourself, that already within its essence is a negative emotion. And that already brings in so much sadness and can bring in pretty much the feeling, at least, of being really depressed. One situation that is very, very common when people are being hard on themselves, it comes down to if they, for example, had a goal, right? And they really wanted to achieve a certain goal during a certain period of time or something like that, because they found that goal on social media or the internet, whether that is getting a super good grade, getting fit, or achieving something big in their lives until or within a certain period of time, for example. And if they don't achieve that, they will be very, very sad, and they will be blaming themselves. They'll be very hard on themselves. A lot of people that are hard on themselves make unrealistic goals for themselves throughout their life. And I've said it in a video beforehand, and I'm going to say it again. It's really important when it comes down to goal setting to look at it from this perspective. Not looking at it from, I have to achieve this in a month, I have to achieve this in a year. You should look at it from the perspective of, what do I want to achieve in 5 years' time? It's much more realistic to give yourself more time to achieve something that is outside of your comfort zone, rather than pushing and bulking it in within a year's or a month's time, especially if it is a goal that you have not achieved yet. And a lot of people who are basically perfectionists, right? Or, have always had big goals and big expectations put on them, they feel like they need to achieve certain things in very short periods of time. And when they don't end up doing that or achieving that, they become very upset with themselves. They become very hard on themselves, and they feel like they just failed. And so being hard on yourself is something that everyone deals with, but there are different levels to it. Some people are extremely hard on themselves. Some people are hard on themselves, but not to the extreme. Whatever the case may be, if you are being hard on yourself, it will bring sadness and an emotion of not being good enough, an emotion of depression. It will bring worry and anxiety. So as I said, if you are forming a goal for yourself, that is great. Make sure you break that goal down into small baby goals so that it looks more achievable, and give yourself more time to achieve that goal, especially if it is something that you have not tried before. Do not be hard on yourself to perform and achieve your goals to 100%. The reason being is we are not machines, okay? We're not machines, we're human. Life throws situations at us that we have not expected. If a woman has a goal of, I don't know, get really healthy until, I don't know, some period of time, right? And she has that goal in her mind and she does not achieve it, and she ends up being depressed or really upset with herself, and she starts comparing herself then with others, and thinking, okay, they achieved it, I didn't achieve it, I'm a failure. But this woman might have had a very difficult year, or might have had stressful months that were simply not helping her in achieving her goal. These things need to be looked at, okay? I have my reasons why I didn't achieve certain goals that I set up for myself. There are other people that have certain goals that they did not achieve for themselves as well. It's just, however, very important that you're not being hard on yourself and fall into a depressive state if you have not achieved what it is you set out to achieve. The best thing that you can do is take a step back and see what the situation is actually like. Is it as horrible? Is it as, heart-wrenching? Is it as bad as you think it is? Is it so bad that you did not achieve this goal? Is it actually that bad? Do you still have time to achieve it? If you do, then try your best to achieve that. But if the time has passed and you, for whatever reason, can't achieve that and you're being very hard on yourself, then always remember that you are human. And even if it might sound silly to some people, you are exactly where you are supposed to be in your life. And I really, really, truly believe this. So there is no point in being hard on yourself for something that didn't go how you imagined it to be, because you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Everyone has their timing and everyone has, their life path. So it's really important that you trust in that and that you're not so hard on yourself if something does not go the way that you planned. For example, if you wanted to get into a certain university and you didn't, and now you're very, very hard on yourself. Maybe there were reasons why you didn't get into that. Maybe it was just not your faith to get into that university. Maybe it is opening up different opportunities for you that are meant for you to take. And that is just one example. If something doesn't go the way that you planned it to, it doesn't mean that it's not meant for you. It simply means that you have to stop pushing it and you have to relax more and you have to believe that whatever it is you want to achieve is coming to you. But you should not be hard on yourself if it is not within your grasp yet. Being stressed and worrying and overthinking and being hard on yourself that you didn't reach that certain goal, it's not gonna help you. It's only going to stress you, make you feel bad, and it's gonna make you overthink unnecessarily. A lot of people overthink and worry, and it's completely unnecessary. And if you're being hard on yourself, you are pushing all of that negativity onto yourself for no reason. If you would simply accept what has happened or look at it from a more neutral perspective and understand and believe that your time is coming, the good is coming, you're gonna be so much more at peace. But it's something that you have to believe. So this is a reminder that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Also, if, for example, your best friend was being very hard on herself, that she didn't reach certain goals, that she didn't achieve this or that or the other, how would you be speaking to her about it? Would you be stressing her out more, or would you be nice to her and would you be calming her down, or him? And I personally feel, well, I would definitely be calming down, being honest, but not putting pressure on my best friend. If she didn't achieve whatever it is that she wanted to achieve, or if she was being hard on herself. Why not do the same for yourself? If you're going to do it to your best friend or a family member or whatever, and kind of, give them energy and be nice to them and kind of be lovely to them about it and be understanding and see it from a neutral perspective and not from a stressful, orientated, worrying perspective. If you did not achieve something, or if you're being very, very hard on yourself about something, then treat yourself as if you would treat your best friend. If your best friend was being really hard on herself because of something, you would be nice to her. Be that way to yourself as well. You deserve nothing less. And if you are feeling upset, depressed, or sad, or just in a bad mood because of something, look at it as, why am I feeling this way? Am I feeling this way because I'm being too hard on myself? And most likely you are. If you would be more relaxed and essentially for women be more in their feminine and not in their masculine all the time, you would feel more at ease. You would feel better. And just because you're stressing or worrying about something, it's not gonna help you achieve that goal. Being hard on yourself is literally that kind of mindset when you only look at what you did not achieve, whereas when it comes to success or when it comes to life, you have to look at what you have achieved and the things that you still want to achieve. If you only focus on the things that you do not have and have not achieved, you're gonna be bitter, you're not gonna be happy, and you're not gonna be enjoying life. And if you're being hard on yourself, you're focusing on the things that did not go right, that you do not like, and you're potentially being quite emotional about it. If you want to become better, then analyze it from a neutral perspective as best as you can. But also look at the things that did go right, that you did achieve, because that's what is important when it comes down to mental health. Understanding, I came this way, I achieved this, I achieved that, and I still want to do this. And if I don't have it yet, it doesn't make me unworthy. It doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make me lazy. It doesn't make me this, that, or the other. My time is coming. It's in the process. And that's how you have to look at it. And that's much more realistic. And it takes away the unnecessary guilt and pressure that a person might be feeling. So that was it, guys. I hope these tips helped you. And I hope that this message resonated with you. If I said something that really resonated with you and helped you, let me know down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram, which is Your Mind is Heaven. Also, go ahead and join my Facebook group, which is called Heaven on Earth. And if you like listening to podcasts, go ahead and listen to mine. It's called Talks with Yeva on Spotify and Apple Podcast. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video helped you feel better. I hope it motivated you, and I hope it calmed you down, especially if you are being hard on yourself. There's no need to feel that way. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.